Hello everyone on the interwebs, my name is Kotek and today we're going to be watching a Starcraft 2 Heart of the Swarm replay between our red Protoss in the bottom left corner of the map playing for Team Annexes. Hailing from Russia, it is Verdi versus our pink Zerg in the upper right corner of the map playing for Team Evil Geniuses. Hailing from France, I'm sure you've all heard of him, it is Stephano. Now the map is indeed Whirlwind, quite the nice map. A bit of a long map, especially if it is rush distance like it is at the moment. And apparently he said Pommy lag. Apparently there is someone lagging. Yep, it appears to be that observer. But anyways, like I was saying, for cross positioned, it is kind of a long map. There's a long rush distance along here. Doesn't seem that big on the map, but trust me, it is huge, and it can make a huge difference, especially in the early game. It can lead to a lot of long games, but maybe you can use that to your advantage, which then might actually work. Now the matchup here, Stephano versus Verdi, that is a great matchup actually. Kind of looking forward for this game. I'm sure they're going to promise us some really good strategies. Now here's the cool thing about the bases here. I have a pretty normal expansion here. Nothing wrong about it. Why am I looking at this one? You have a pretty normal expansion, pretty normal base. All of that, bit of a space here, but that's completely fine. But in front of the base, there's kind of a double choke point here. It's kind of a weird spot. It could put you in a weird position, especially if you're attacking. Because if you get into that choke point, you're pretty much dead. The other units can just have a great advantage just going all the way around. It doesn't seem like much, but it is a huge difference. But alongside that choke point, there are two expansions. You can take this one for a third, or you can take this one. It's pretty much the same. This one's a bit more exposed. It's really just expanding out, while this one provides a bit more concise defending. But we're seeing a pretty basic play from both players. Two probes on this cast for Verdi. Already has a cybernetics core warping out a zealot. It is almost done. Krone whizzing out a couple of probes. He's just trying to scout. You're scouting at the wrong place. Verdi, you need to scout over there. But from the Zerg point of view, he went for the spawning pool first, as it appears. The hatchery is a bit late, though. He's not going for that economy. Maybe going for a bit more of a early aggression, but not Zergling Speedling aggression, as it seems. Making already that queen for this expansion. That's actually pretty smart. You can already build up some energy on that queen, and of course the second queen comes a lot sooner than if you were to build here. Now, a little battle here, a little chase here actually, but the zealot is going to meet those zerglings, and they're going to be forced to retreat. Or even go further ahead and expand, which could work because the Zergling is faster than the Zealot, and that's exactly what it's going to do. But the Stalker is going to get him. He's going to catch him. Will he be able to run away? He might. Yes, he will. The Stalker and the Zealot, they're just going at it. A couple more pylons here. Is this a 4-gate? Are we seeing a 4-gate? Yes, we are. This appears to be kind of a 4-gate here. The 3 gateways are being made, making it a 4th one. He scouts this 4-gate now. He could be in a lot of trouble. He's going for that 3rd expansion first. Doesn't have a lot of units at the beginning of the game, but then again, neither does Verdi. He just has 1 zealot and 1 stalker, so that is not that big of a deal at the moment, but it can lead to a lot of trouble. A couple of Zerglings being made, and he was actually just forced to cancel that expansion. It was almost done, but the attack was on the way. He needed the resources though, that's why he did it. He couldn't handle the 3rd base. He needs the resources to make spine crawlers and zerglings. The queens are just dishing out the damage on the zealots. That's pretty smart because the zerglings do absolutely no damage versus said zealots. The zerglings need to go for the stalkers, but the stalkers are very need to be protected by the zealots. However, a lot of zealots are almost dead. 2 down. There are 3 zealots left in the battle, but 3 queens. A lot of zerglings being made. That spine crawler is actually in range. Killing that stalker, not the right choice to do. The transfuses here, they need to be awesome, perfect, not just great. They need to be absolutely godlike if he wants to have any chance of surviving this. A lot of zerglings. He just keeps making zerglings. I think that Verdi might actually be pulling back. At least he doesn't have the gas support more warpins, at least of Stalkers, so he just forced him making Zealots. That's actually pretty smart, because Stephano, he can't defend Zealots with just Zerglings. That's just not how it works. But the Spine Crawlers here killing the Zealots, and the Stalkers are just cornered by the Zerglings, and GG, Verdi just quits the game. Well, he did say good game, and gave the win over to Stephano for very nicely defending that 4-gate. Those Zerglings and those Queens, they just did the damage they wanted, but it was mostly about the Queens and the Spine Crawlers. They killed the Zealots, and that's what Stephano needed. He needed to kill the Zealots, because they can just kill the Zerglings too easily, and they can take a lot of damage from said Zerglings as well. And when those Zealots were gone, then killing the Stalkers was just very easy with the Zerglings. And he just cancelled that 4-gate, and Verdi did not have anything after that. Thank you all for watching, and I'll see you all next time.